Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? "'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermont needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought, yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do." Sir Augustine is much maligned by my mother. If he truly intends to re-enter Vermont, I imagine he will be challenged at every turn. "Ah, 'tis you. I thank you for coming to see me, but Sir Augustine is much maligned by my mother. If he truly intends to
What was I supposed to do? I've clean forgotten. Would that all my days were so tranquil. I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Sometimes I wonder.
Okay, I need to go to the point.
It's all rather sudden, but I suppose we've no reason to refuse. Shall we make for the point of departure? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Follow me, if you would. Pray, follow...
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustine will board the ox cart, and we must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none approach. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustine's head. Of this, we can be certain. Oh, a quiet day is a welcome one. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustine's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustine to fall prey to the likes of you!
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember?
Indeed.
Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness. Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge.
Why, it isn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now 2 parties ask already. Which is the more deserving?
The decision is yours. I trust in your judgment.
We'll just take neither. We'll see who wins. I mean, he said he's really good, so let's see if he is. Yeah, beat his ass! Beat his ass! Come on.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Are they not taking damage? What's happening here?
Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
How about you? Fancy a bout? Apologies, but I, for one, have no desire to test your mettle just now. Follow after me if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
I shall stand by you, Master. Whatever you decide.
Well
Okay.
done.
How do you run past all of this?
I will protect you. This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did. Then I shall remain by your side.
The place loses its mystique when returned to so often.
Where your overconfidence does not lead to indulgence.
Master! Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet again. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to
Only
have
by
fared
a
better than
cutscene.
I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wager that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of bodies and wills. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustine is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustine would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me.
I mean, I would have just killed
he
everybody.
thinks I've earned my pay this
It's
time.
fine.
And then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? You are the arisen? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz. I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz. I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
Battle is best avoided here. Well done!
Very well. So the closest would still be the capital. And then we just move out of there? Yeah. Need to wait until nightfall though.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find. Look at why I came. Over here, if you please.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose...
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this will be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lot. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns across the border.
I know, and I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo, won't you? What is it? I've done naught worth following me over. Pray let me go.
What?
Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a Batali merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin, and I needed it fast. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I might even lose my post. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I beg you, will you let me go? I swear I'll ne'er do aught like this again. Oh, I suppose 'twas too much to hope for. 'Tis all over for me now.
Many thanks. We'll take it from here, sir. Worry not, he'll receive his due soon enough. Till then, he'll be made comfortable in the dungeons.
Jesus, your voice. I don't know if they're smoking yet, but jeez. You should stop.
You are not permitted to be here. Move.
So all I can think of is go talk to the prince. We can also go to...
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Oi there, cuz. Come to check up on me, have ya? No need. I'm faring all right. Turns out I'm not too bad at this. I think. I mean, I'm trying my hardest, like I said I would, but there's a lot I just don't know yet. Still, I've kept my hands clean, that much I can promise you. Wouldn't it be right to do otherwise? Not when you were the one who found me this work. If I did slip back into my old habits, your name would suffer for it more than mine. Tell is, aught's happened up at the palace. Not sure what. Me? I'm getting along all right. Tell is, aught...
Wonder how long I'll keep this job.
This place is very dreary. The sky always puts me in a continent. Whatever am I to do? Everyone...
Where is she? Okay.
It's good to be reunited.
Almost nodded off for a moment there.
Our soldiers need better training.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Even more annoying.
I've been on my feet all day.
Back to it, I suppose.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
Oh. Captain Brandt.
Always sets me to think.
I guess that works too.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use. Here we are.
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Ox cart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent behind this plot. Yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion. You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we work to...
How do I do the other one? Okay. I read it, and the way to do it is go back to where that is, and
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
It would allow us to save our strength.
basically
Assuming
you just
we're
have to
not
remove
attacked, that is.
every equip you have.
Off we trot.
My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
All this worry that I spend the day here.
So yeah, let's just do that. Sounds way better than all right. Let's run there. I don't know how this is supposed to be disguised as a pawn. Because pawns have equipment.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look?
Yeah, I don't know if your own pawns will destroy the cover. So I'm just gonna tell them to wait right
The
here.
sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
Indeed, you are correct.
Don't know why I'm asking.
Oh, okay.
Suppose you'll just have to listen.
Who are you? Come no closer!
Never mind. I needed to wait at that location before they are put in there. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's really annoying.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
A new day, a new perspective.
What's this? Only pawns? What's that dullard playing at? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's all I need to get the job done. In you get then.
Hey. That's pretty cool.
Fine, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fine. Now I'm jumping at shadows.
We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back!
That's so.
What's the hold up? Get in!
Okay.
How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking, you never answer. Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whate'er the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do with you, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, Amy, to the mind? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to you.
Halt! We're inspecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of complaint. Let's see for ourselves.
Sorry, my hand. How'd you like that?
Got to legs. Built rather tough.
You going to fight back?
Oh, they may be undying, but they do seem
Ha!
to know.
They're just taking it.
Off to market I go.
What a ball!
That's it.
Stop.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No? Well, get a move on! We're off!
On your knees, worthless vessels.
Perhaps a more thorough examination is required here.
Wait, you're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst. To arms!
All right. Y'all chill for a second, okay? I gotta put on my stuff.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Very well. I shall return.
God, the fucking archer is just the worst class I've ever played in my life. It's actually so annoying that all of their fucking abilities takes forever to use.
You mustn't lose my head.
It's very, very, very annoying.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
Perhaps this will serve as evidence. Now to report to Captain Brack. I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
So, what is happening to you guys? Are you infected with dragon plague again? Is that what's happening? Why are you just standing there? Oh, so stupid. It made the archer so bad. Just so bad.
We've made it there. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
What?
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness!
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times.
We must rest, though the sun is...
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Ready to forge on?
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have divined the Oxcart's destination then. I see. So they were procuring pawns in order to carry out this excavation. The staff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel wielded by the Queen Regent's puppet. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batar. Yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded and given such perilous tasks, 'tis contemptible indeed. Volcanic Island has long been part of Batar's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames, which are sacred to the Batali people. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work to their own. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the control of pawns? I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court has been selling pawns. Should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. She would doubtless lose their confidence. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. The evidence you have gathered shall form the stalwart pillar upon which our rightful claim will rest. 'Tis most valuable, so pray exercise the utmost care when deciding how it ought be used.
At least here the Queen Regent shall face justice. You have succeeded where my own master failed, Arisen.
Outstanding!
You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we would...
Would you mind coming over here?
The hell?
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need.
You know, never gonna use these. It's either knockdown or magic boost.
You want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today. Hey, I see. I just hope the shopkeeper understands it.
Akael fil Arume fa in Iterond, etele elda. Alia nun we vinantai.
That's not the right way.
It's dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used. Remember, draconic blood.
So it's about 50% of the magic damage is converted into strength or into raw damage. So that's about 400. So that's 900 damage total. And that's more than this. That's more than this.
Flows through the veins, then I bid ye farewell.
All right, I need 4 mains. All right.
If you don't mind, sir, I've made you...
Let me get that.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
We must not let down our guard. I shan't let them harm you.
Who are you? No, never mind, 'tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be. Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We have arrived.
Since times of eld, remember, draconic blood flows. 'Tis for ye to determine what that bond constitutes. be it a hapless fate or a curious boon of Godsway. Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Then go. But visit in times of eld. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drake. Then I bid ye farewell.
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but... Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Onward.
Oh, damn it! That's where the Oracle is. Oh. I got rid of that checkpoint.
Work is not yet done. Over here, if you please.
I've ne'er seen this sort of craftsmanship. How'd they work such a pattern into the blade? Hi there, Arisen. Forgive me, but I've made nary a lick of progress toward restoring that sword of yours. The blade's make is as intricate as 'tis beautiful. Suppose that's why these things ne'er see battle, eh? If I only knew how to create this pattern on the steel, mayhap the rest had come easier.
What are you jabbering about now?
Oh,
You're looking at the work of a blaze hammer. 'Tis a process scarce employed, but one befitting the prestige of a regalia sword. Honestly, girl, you're no apprentice of mine if you can't figure out aught as simple as that.
Sorry, Brocker. Must have slipped my mind. But if these patterns were the work of a blaze hammer, mayhap that's what it'd take to fix the blade. If you've not heard the term, 'tis where you heat your hammer to extreme temperatures by dipping it in magma. 'Tis hardly e'er used since the hammers like to cool afore
I know
you
where
can
you're
forge
talking
on
about.
with it.
I've been there.
Brocker's explained the process to me, but I wonder if that's enough.
It seems 'twill take a rather complex process to restore the sword, but I've no doubt that Sir Sara is up to the task.
You have my support.
Knowing that the patterns on the sword were the work of a blaze hammer complicates matters somewhat. Suppose I'll sleep on it. Mayhap the answer'll come to me on the morrow.
Okay. So, not much we can do.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? Here we go again.
If battle cannot be avoided, fight or die.
Understood. Poison is a nasty affliction. I shan't allow any further harm to come. was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Alright, just a little bit more. Actually, you know what?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Do this for skill combo 2. And then we will equip skills. And then we'll do that. That. I see. That. And then heavenly shot. Skill combo 1. Okay, why is this not working? Yeah, it's not working. God damn it. Huh.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Our combined might is a force to be reckoned with. I say we forge on together for as long as we may.
Well, what time is it? It's 2:09. You know what? We'll call it here. I'll be back in like an hour after I had dinner. And figure out why this skill system isn't working.